right, boys, as you guys know, every other Sunday we do the top 10 must-have cards in the game right now, and this one is very different. This is the first one since the new AP update, so we're gonna have a lot of new cards on here, and it's gonna look a lot different than it did in the past time, and we've also had a lot of good cards drop. Backyard Ballers, a lot of ULs, everything has been in the game. But if you guys enjoy top 10s like this, we do gameplays and all the new cards. Make sure to hit that like and hit that sub button, and also I do stream on Twitch every single day at 1 p.m. Eastern, besides Sundays, which is today. So go drop a follow on Twitch, but other than that, let's get into number 10. Before we start today's video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, mutpacks.com. You can click the link down below and open exciting packs, win tons of coins, and withdraw your account right away. You could use promo code SHOOT for 15% off. Lastly, when you sign up down below, you can get a free 10,000 coin pack as well. All right, boys, hear me out at number 10. Aidan Hutchinson, he is a 97 overall, and for all my overall freaks out there like me, where you only care if they're 99, he does get up to 99 with all your boosts, your Gronk boost, which was free, your Ryan Jensen, which everybody should have on their bench or as their backup center. He does get up to 99, so I know a lot of people worrying about that, but Aidan Hutchinson, I think, is one of the most valuable interior guards in the game, and I know it sounds boring to say, but he is also a free card, but he's going to get 99 speed as a pulling guard in most schemes. As many of you guys know, most people pull, and also, what's it called? Nasty Streak is one of the best abilities this year when it comes to the run game. It's 0 AP on a 99 speed left guard. I know there's not much to say about this card. That's all I really have to say about him. And also, pooling or faster guards do help when you're picking up dollar, because the guards do got to kick out to the end when your tackles pull out to the corners. So having a fast guard helps dollar pickups a lot. That's what I've noticed a lot in this game as well. Aidan Hutchinson has been phenomenal. I mean, he's going to be better than any left guard that comes out in the game, unless we get another 99 speed guy that's way bigger than him. But at the end of the day, this has been one of the best guys I've seen yet. And then with the Nasty Streak, you're pancaking everybody in the second level. So at number 9, we do have the brand new Darrelle Revis. So I am recording this actually on Saturday before he's out, but we do know his abilities. We know his stats and everything. This guy is going to be a very good card, and there's a reason why. You guys can see EA is kind of forcing the man meta upon us. I don't know if you guys have noticed that recently. We've gotten 0 AP once up aheads, and this guy, Darrelle Revis, has 0 AP inside shade. I didn't think we'd ever go to this. I don't know why they're forcing it so late in the year, but it is very good. The inside shades and also the once up aheads are very good, especially when you could put that on top of a medium route KO, a deep route KO for 1 or 2 AP and just make a super corner. Darrelle Revis is going to be insane. He's going to have basically 99 in everything. I know he's a little bit shorter. That's the only reason why I have him a little bit lower, I guess, but you guys know abilities run this game. KOs will counter anything anyways, especially when they're right next to their hit being an inside shade. Put Darrelle Revis in the slot, and this guy's insane. Number 8, we do have Grady Jarrett, and I know I'm getting the boring ones out the way, but I had to have him here. Grady Jarrett is definitely one of the most valuable cards in the game, and he does get threat detector for 0. I know Larry Allen does, and I know a couple left tackles do. Some people in my last video, I did mention that Quinnen Williams, or I did mention that Larry Allen was the only one that got it, so people brought up Quinnen Williams. The reason why I don't talk about Quinnen Williams getting 0 AP threat detector is because he's a left tackle and you need secure anyways, so I never brought that up. But Grady Jarrett, he is basically Larry Allen, but I have him on the list over Larry Allen right here because he is 2 million coins cheaper. Yes, 2 million coins cheaper. So Grady Jarrett, also, yes, 94 speed. So I think he's even a more must-have than Larry Allen. Anyways, 94 speed on this guy. So he's going to be very, very fast on your team as well. 96 speed on your offensive line at center. Like I said, the only thing you're probably going to be running on him, I know some people like the secure protector too. So if you don't like threat detector, say if you're not running into dollar as much as like most people are, then go with the secure protector. Or if you're more of a runner, I guess you would. If you're a passer, threat detector is an absolute must-have. It's like one of the best abilities in the game, because as you guys know, in dollar, it will tell you if the corners are blitzing or not, and it helps so much in blitz protection and knowing who you could send out in the pass game. Grady Jarrett, man, this guy is insane. Another fast offensive lineman that gets one of the best abilities for free. So at number 7, we do have the ability. I have more of an ability here than I do a card, for example, but I do have a list right here who has it. Tackle Supreme, as you guys know, right now in the game, nobody should be spending AP on their D-line. I think that is the biggest waste of AP, especially when this is the best the KOs have ever been. And now we only have 6 AP to spend, so you want to stack up those DBs as best as possible. And the other 0 AP abilities, Edge Start Elite is awful this year. It gets countered by 1 0 AP ability on the line. Double or nothing gets countered. Everything basically gets countered by Secure Protector. Tackle Supreme, although it doesn't help you shed, it also does help you against the running game. You guys know the X factors are still basically on every single field field. They're still the best thing in the game. And tackle supreme for 0 AP on your D-line. You don't got to spend anything. You can get 3 of these guys in dollar. You can get 4 of them in also like nickel, normal, or whatever defense you're running. It helps so much against the run game, and look how many people get it now. They are giving us a lot of help. Patrick Ricard has been one of the best ones I've used. I've also used Kevin Carter. Michael Strahan's amazing as well. Definitely a lot of good cards out here. And also for DBs, Trey Lance, I'm going to tell you guys right now, get him as a backup. Literally 0 AP. You can get him for free as well from the pass. Put him as your backup. Sub him in when you're playing a runner. Sub him out when you're playing a passer. You know what I mean? Trey Lance, definitely very valuable too. Number 6, I have Anquan Boldin, and let me just say this right now. If you run man coverage, he's probably like the biggest must-have card in the game. I'm just going to say that right now. This card, it just because the reason why he's lower on this list is because he's a one-way or a one-dimensional player. He really is. I mean, he's good in zone, don't get me wrong, but this card was made to play man coverage. He has amazing stats across the board. We already know that. He has good height too. 6'1" is okay. It's nothing crazy, but you guys know KOs doesn't matter anyways as long as they get good abilities. He has amazing stats across the board too, which is awesome. But the reason why he is here, and I still have no clue why they did this, but 0 AP, 1 step ahead, man. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? I don't know. I think 1 step ahead isn't as like OP, but in the hands of a very good player, it's almost impossible, especially when they're blitzing you too. There's not like the best man defenses out there, I would say, but when you do run into a good one that is also blitzing you, it feels like almost impossible to move the ball out there at times. But Anquan Boldin getting that for 0 AP, and then he gets obviously everything else for 1, so you can run. Wait, yeah. 0 AP, 1 step ahead, and then you could also run the shutdown X Factor too, which I believe is a pick artist, and it's 1 step ahead as well built in, but there's no reason to run that, so I just run the 1 step ahead in whatever KO you're running anyways. But yeah, this is a super corner for sure. Number 5, I have Dion, and the only reason why I have Dion above Boldin is because, like I said, Boldin is really only faceted towards one style of play, and that's man defense. Dion is really for anybody. You could run him in man, you could run him in zone, and that's why I have him a little bit higher. I just value him a little bit more. He holds more weight in this ranking, you know what I mean? But when it comes to Dion, you guys know he gets 2 free AP abilities. The Ring of Honor cards are amazing. He gets Acrobat built in, or no, he gets Pick Artist built in, and then you could use any of these. For example, a lot of people do use Acro, but I'm actually using mid zone for free, and then I'm using deep out and flat for 2. So I have 2 AP on my Dion. He gets every single zone KO and Pick Artist, which is insane for 2 AP. I think Dion has been one of the best cards I've used all year. I really can't see this guy like leaving the team unless we get a lot of really good corners with golden tickets that also get 2 0 AP abilities, because this guy has been an absolute game changer. Number 4, I still do have the X Factor, Cordero Patterson, otherwise known as Flash. I do think Gus the Bus is a little bit better, but Quadfather actually got harmed with this AP update. I think it's 2 AP to run the persistent and X Factor on him, so he probably, even for like a really heavy runner, I don't even think he's very usable, wasting 2 AP on 1 player, and if it goes negative, you're wasting 2 AP altogether. But Cordero Patterson, as you guys know, 1 AP on him. He also does get another 0 AP bucket too, so he'll also get evasive for free, short and elite for free. It's crazy. Yes, he is very good even without the X Factor. Is one of the best receiving backs. I think he has all plus 90 in all of his route running. Yeah, he does. 93 minimum in his route running right there is insane. He has really good catching stats. As you guys know, he's not here because of his catching stats, his route running. He's here because of the X Factor. It's still amazing, and offense is so easy to squeeze in AP, so yeah, the X Factor's arguably got better with this because there's less secure tacklers on the defense now. So at number 3, we do have Chad Ochocinco, and I still do think this is one of the best cards in the game. I think he is probably the most balanced DB in the game. As you guys know, the super corner, you're not spending AP on your D-line. Like I said, you're going to have a lot of AP. A lot of people do worry about this being too expensive. You got to remember, every single KO is built into this built-in X Factor. So you're getting every man KO, you're getting every zone KO, and then you also get your pick arts for free right here. This is insane to think about, boys. This is literally nasty. The reason why I like him a little bit better than Dion, he is taller as well, but when it comes to it, he also gets the man abilities and the zone abilities if you really wanted it. So Chad Ochocinco, I think, is insane. And also, you got to think about it. You're going to only run 1 AP on a couple of your DBs. You'll just have pick artists and 1 KO. But on him, you could put him in the slot at corner. You could put him up top. You could put him on the outside. That's where I run him. He is dominant. Getting every KO for 2 AP is ridiculous, man. This card is a definite must-have on the defense. Hey, boys, at number 2, I had to get him back here. I mean, he has dominated the list. He was starting to fall down a little bit last time because we didn't need AP. AP was whatever. I mean, we had like so much extra AP. But now that we need AP, CeeDee Lamb is still the best wide receiver in the game, and I don't even think it's close now. Like, he was right there. It's like whatever, because AP was like like I said, we didn't really need it, but now you need it. So this makes him by far the best wide receiver in the game value-wise. I will say there are cards that outperform. Like, all these wide receivers are better than him as an actual wide receiver, but as value-wise, because the AP, CeeDee Lamb definitely ranks the highest. I mean, he definitely has to be on your team. I know golden tickets come out Thursday. You could wait for a wide receiver. I don't know how expensive golden tickets will be, but CeeDee Lamb, I still think will be one of the best wide receivers all year until we know if golden tickets will get both short in and short out for free. This card's insane, boys. Definitely a must-have. And at number 1, I had to get him here. He is the best quarterback in the game, and I don't even think it's close right now. The next guy I had on my top 10 quarterback list was Ricky Williams or Tim Tebow right there at 2 and 3. And both of those guys have Slinger 3, which is a really good release, but they also have the God Stack for 3 AP. Aaron Rodgers, just like CeeDee Lamb, is the only card in his position where he dominates AP. He gets the quad stack for 2, which is ridiculous. He's the only guy that doesn't have to spend half his AP on the whole entire stack. I mean, yes, he is very expensive. He is still over $1 million. This is considered cheap for him, by the way. I mean, he is 1.1 right now, which is considered cheap. But like I said, golden tickets coming Thursday. I don't know if you guys want to invest right now, but if you're playing the game a lot, we all know by now, he is definitely the best card in the game right now. No questions. You definitely have an advantage right now. I don't really normally agree with pay to win with Madden because I do think the game is very balanced this year and you could use a lot of cards, but this might be one of those cards where it's like, if you don't have them, you're definitely at a disadvantage. Boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below how many cards off of this top 10 do you have on your team. I love doing the must-haves, and I would love to hear if I'm missing anybody, who got left off the list, who is too good to forget. Sometimes it happens. We have brain farts when I'm recording these videos, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, man.